Whoops. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca, and over there is Mrs. Gigi. It's
Hello.
Friday. How are you, Mrs. Gigi? And this is Abby. Hi,
Yeah,
Abby.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just realizing now that I had to adjust everything with the microphone and the lighting, and it's starting to get lighting. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon here, and usually it's like pitch black night, really, really black night, so you cannot really see anything from like maybe 3 o'clock or something. And today it's sunny outside, and it's really I can't really describe it. It's a really great feeling because now you realize it's becoming springtime.
I know that feeling because do you guys change your time or no? You don't have. That's an American
Yeah,
thing.
we do it. Yeah, we
Oh,
do
you
that.
do it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was just an American thing. Okay,
Mm-mm.
well, excellent. Well, with that changes, and when that changes, we notice the difference too. Like, um, you know, uh, we start staying late until almost 9 o'clock at night, and by
Mm-hmm.
I can remember when on my wedding day, which was July 18th.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember it. Oh, you still seen like the sun wasn't totally down, and it was almost quarter to 10 at night. Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy? I didn't realize that until that. I mean, I was what 40 years old when I finally realized that it stayed late. I mean, that was on the East Coast also, but yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
remember it just is so clear to me because I can remember I didn't realize it was that late. Like it was like my wedding day was gone. That's why I guess I remember it is I remember looking at the time, and it was like 9:45
Oh,
that day, and it was like, oh, this beautiful day's already over. Everyone was
I love it
leaving.
when
And
it's like that because, but sometimes in the summertime it can be really, because the sun actually never sets. It's like up and down sort of thing. So it's white all day, every day, and like 24/7. That could be kind of
that
scary
to me is
sometimes. But
That is crazy to me because when I think of that, that to me, I think of Alaska. Alaska, you hear about, where it's light all day. And I don't think about, I guess I'm
I
just
don't know if
ignorant
it's
that
you
way that I
or
don't think
me,
about
but I
other
can't
countries.
hear
But you
you.
are enlightening me. You are um, doing, I don't think she's there. Hold on, guys. Hey, Vanessa. Is everybody else having an issue with Mrs. Gigi spinning, or is it my connection, guys? I don't know if that's you, Mrs. Gigi, or if it's me. Let's see what everyone
I
says.
can see that you're talking about something, but I can't hear you.
Oh my goodness, Teddy, it's okay. Oh, Miss Jug isn't in here trying to figure out who is that crying. If you're gonna play today, get your paper ready. I gesso mine. You don't have to gesso yours. You don't have to do anything to yours. You just gonna grab a piece of paper to work on.
Just a little on her left. Oh.
Oh,
What?
I've never heard him before. That sounds like a judgment. Mrs. Gigi, what's the wrong with poor little Teddy?
My left, or because I don't really know what is happening. I can't hear anything, but I just beginning.
You can't hear. Can she hear me?
Might be the lighting kind of thing. Yeah.
Can you hear me, Mrs. Gigi? I don't think Mrs. Gigi can hear me. Can someone type that in if she can hear me?
Yeah, I think that's my light. I have an old light. this left side of me, so that might
No,
be.
buffering. I see Mrs. Gigi buffering. Anyone else see her buffering? Oh yeah, I see your fan. I barely see your fan, but no, I was talking
I don't
buffering.
know if I can do anything on my side with the.
She can't hear me.
Okay. No, I can hear you now. I don't know what happened really. I can hear tapping on.
Oh,
Yay! I
okay,
can hear.
okay,
Yay! I don't
okay.
know what happened or.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the fan thing. I'm talking buffering. I must be having some my internet connection, guys. Just bear with me. They said a couple weeks, because we had that big snowstorm, and then it will get better. So just bear with me. I know my mind isn't as crystal clear. I went and watched a replay, and I was like, boy, this side is so much more clear than mine.
Yeah, but fingers crossed that will come.
It will get there eventually. I felt kind of bad putting an order in anyway, knowing that they. Say, I didn't say hi to everybody. Hello, Candy and Mary Lou and Miss. Oh my goodness! Stop your balking, Mary Lou. Who's playing today? Who's playing? Who's gonna pick? Who's gonna do some crafty artsy stuff? Oh, I gotta take out. We decided not to use the ones we've used in the past. Alright, and I hook them together. There they are. There they are. Okay.
Oh, have you done any new prompts? Felt like it was
I have the
way
paper.
more.
I have the paper, and I kept meaning. Nobody really gave me any to add. So I think what
Oh, okay.
I think what I'm gonna do. Hello, Allison. We're gonna go through these, which is I think only about 3 weeks worth, and then I think I'm going to do a whole new set. How about that for
Oh,
series? I mean, I'm sure there'll be
okay.
a lot of the same ones in there, but I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
do. I'm gonna just. We'll do some more.
Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna steal them from my 1212 365. Like, what I'm gonna steal some of theirs and put them on there. So that will be a little bit more challenging too. I will write down the prompts. Oh, Candy, I'm so sorry. Is it your back? I'm sorry, Candy. Please rest. Take care of yourself.
Oh, that's.
You're
Hmm.
taking all the food that you cooked up to your daddy. That's nice, Mary Lou. Or do you take it every day? Thank you. Oh, I don't need that. That's too complicated.
Oh no, Candy,
Thank
that is
you
not
so
good.
much. Oh, your body. And Deidre. Hi, Deidre. Shannon's here. Say hi.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday.
She's on drill today.
Virtual
training this weekend. So I figured, yeah. Oh, the babies are out there. My contact just fell out of my eyes, guys. Hold on.
What? No. What
Hold on.
happened with the baby thing? I had him prepared here, but I haven't really done anything to it.
Oh, we just made him look cute, and your baby's good. Did you see my baby?
I
Hold on.
haven't.
I have to get my contact back in my eye. It just kind of decided it was not going to stay in there and popped out. That was weird. Must not have had it in there. Okay, where's my baby from last week? Hold on, let me pull her out. Where did I?
There are so many replays to see, so I haven't really got into looking back to that specific video.
Oh no. We just kind of made her cute. There we go.
Oh,
We added. I got
wow.
paper out for the diaper and do some rickrack. I made her a little
Mm-hmm.
tuffet out of fabric and then glitter. So yeah, we just made her kind of cute.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to look into. Was that some kind of prompt too, or?
No, it was just some sort of let's make her look cute.
Ah, okay.
It was a just let's kind of all work together and come up with some ideas what we're gonna make her look like. Yeah, this deer's out here all by herself. Yesterday, I think they got in trouble. The babies, they were out doing their thing, and you heard I heard the mom do its little squeak thing that she does, and the one kind of slowly. No, the first one the one that was closest to her, like turned around and kind of galloped slowly over to her, and then she made another squealing noise to call him. And the other one
Mm-hmm.
that was further away, it like turned around and like hopped and did this like quick little dance over to her. It was so funny. Like, okay, I'm coming. All right.
So did you
Oh, that's a
see
good idea, Mary
Alice?
Lou.
That was a really long. Alison wrote something about the prompts.
Oh no, let's see. I missed it. I like it. I ignore. Allison yells at me when I have an idea. Why don't you? She yells at me if I ignore her. So let's see. Why don't you make a bundle with prompts to put on your page and also a bundle to draw your background colors from each week as well? Start with the background and go from there or something. I bet you she said.
From
Oh yeah,
there.
go from there. Well, as now all three of them are out there. I used to, Allison, the way that I used to do it before this, I use all of my pick a sticks were backgrounds. I wish I could pull and show you. That is something that is my what I oh she just yelled in here that one that I was talking about that they like hop 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 and ran. It's actually four out there. Um, um, okay, so let me say what I was trying to say. So how I used to do it is everything when I did pick a sticks were backgrounds because that's what I enjoy doing. But my goal with pick a stick and this kind of thing is to be outside of your normal. And my outside of my normal is making a picture with pick a stick. Um, to make it kind of try to make it look like something where in the past my what I used mixed media for was to do backgrounds. So does that make sense? And that's kind of what I want people to do is to get outside your comfort zone when you do pick a stick. Try to
Mm-hmm.
do something a little bit different. Some people, especially those OCD people, and I know a few, that it's like it's hard to make a mess. Just let it happen. Yeah, I mean, it's a good. It's a. I hear your suggestion. It's a good suggestion, and actually, I have a thought in the back of my mind. Is that a male? I think. Is that a male? I can't tell if he's got. Yeah, I think there's a male out there now. Wow, she's got herself a male with her two babies. I think that's what I'm seeing on his head. It's really hard to see. I can't tell. Someone needs a.
Hmm.
Someone needs a. Not things. Oh, did I pick one? No, I didn't. Okay, so I'll pick one. Chris, you gonna play? Um. Oh, look at that! I don't know if I have to find one. Give it to my
Oh,
napkins. That's a fun first one. Woo woo. Okay, here's a
yeah.
napkin. All right. I have to get to them. I haven't
Yeah.
done anything with my room.
I'm like, do I even have the napkins available? Hmm.
Yeah, me too. I'm like stretching over here trying to get. Don't fall out of my chair. I'll get in trouble. I'm just gonna use this one. Whatever's in this one. I'm not sure. I'm not even gonna get into the big one. I still can't tell if that's
I
a
think I
orange or
have
not
to
on
use
that one.
tissue for this, really. What a bummer. I don't know
You got tissues.
if. I'm seriously, where is my laptop? I don't know where I put all. I haven't really gotten into really organizing everything because I needed to buy a new shelf. So everything
Yeah.
is kind of in boxes right now, and I don't really know where I have my napkins.
I live my life almost all the time that way. All the time. I'm always like, let's see what direction I want to go. Isn't that a pretty?
Let's see. I think
No,
I actually have to go with the napkin with this. That's the thing that I have available.
I like that one. You know what I think I'm gonna use? I think is this. It's Halloween, but it's grungy, and I never do grungy. I'm gonna try grungy this morning.
Yeah, I could, but yeah, when you are saying it like that, Chris, I think I'm actually going to get some napkins from the kitchen. I will be right back.
That's good.
Um,
Sounds good. I don't have napkins in the kitchen. That's so funny. I only have these napkins. Um, we use choose a size paper towels, so we always just use we just have that one thing. We don't have to have napkins. We just use the choose a size paper towels, and we don't have to buy two different kinds of. This is going to be interesting because I don't do, I'm selling so much stuff that's like grungy because I don't do grungy. One, I was trying and Shannon never liked anything that I came up with because she likes bright, sunny, flowery stuff. And so do I, but everyone is doing grunge. So, ooh, oh, that's her headphones touching.
that was kind of fun in a way because you know
Oh, look, she's
I
got
know
napkins. I just didn't know where they were.
I don't know about you because I have napkins that I have in my craft room for just the craft purpose, and then I have lots of napkins in my kitchen for really using. Realized I don't know.
Well,
Let's see.
I was saying while you were gone that we just use choose a size paper towels, so we don't have the whole we don't keep napkins in our kitchen. We just use the choose a size, and then if we need a napkin, we just grab a small piece, and then actually we use our paper towels more for napkins than we do anything else because we use like rags and stuff for messes. So.
I have ways to make these are kind of cute. It's lots of napkins, like birthday kind of napkins and things like that. So.
Oh, I do think we have some birthday napkins out there. Now that you say that, I think we do. Like from a birthday, we have it sitting up. We have them on the counter.
I think I'm actually going to go.
Yeah, right. I love those flowers.
Yeah, and then I have these like wintry kind of thing.
Ooh, look at those! You need to share those instead of wiping your mouth with them.
Yeah, I haven't really opened the package. And then the typical midsummer napkin here in Sweden.
Look at that. Hey, I know that is the Swedish flag,
Mm-hmm.
and not because you just me.
Yeah, this is kind of, everywhere in Sweden, midsummertime or even like summertime, you have this particular napkin all over, like in every grocery store and everywhere. So this
Huh.
is like a traditional kind of napkin. But I will go with this one.
Really like our 4th of July napkins. They're everywhere. For Independence Day, they're the flag, the
Hmm.
United States flag and stuff. Napkin. Deidre, the first one is napkin.
I have to, in a way, learn to use these. The extras, I'll never use them because I realized, I think it was on your channel, Becca, where you had the swap with the napkins, the backgrounds were stamped like.
Yes, you can stamp on it for sure. And for the lot, when I was using napkins a lot, like in separating them, I actually took that back page, and we used them out in the kitchen. We used them. We used them to wipe our faces and stuff. So
Yeah, that could be one thing. Hmm. What if I'm just going to go
here's my
all over?
glue. Okay. There it is. I don't even have my glue on my table yet. I found it though, thank goodness. Okay. Oh, I forgot to type that in. That's right. Nobody reminded me that I was supposed to put it in the banner.
Oh yeah, that is
Yeah, we need
actually
it.
really good to have that banner thing.
Yeah. Oh, there's that little one. That must be a little one that always gets in trouble. It just did the same thing. It just ran real fast with its tail up across my yard. He must be a little stinker. His mama, he's like Oren. Oh, Oren's a little stinker. Always getting in trouble, baby.
Hmm.
All right. Oh, now, oh my goodness, it's running this way now. Oh, you guys, it was so cute. It like run, and then this huge hop, and then run. Oh, it just ran this way now. Oh, oh, how cute. They're playing. Oh, I'm
Do
glad I
they
have a
come to
backyard that
your
we can fit.
garden every year or like at the backside of your property?
Yes, they're it's all year long. They come through. They stroll through my neighborhood, and they
Hmm.
a lot of times when we first moved in, they were bedding out in our front yard. We have trees out in the front yard, so Shannon would come home at midnight, and she said, "Oh, the deer are bedded out in the front yard." They were all laying down. But yes, this
Ah.
since we've been here, we've had, I don't know if it's the same mama deer. I assume it is. Have babies. We have like a little thicket area, and I
Hmm.
think that she has her babies in that thicket area every year. So yeah, they're here. That little baby's still running around like a maniac. Oh, I've never seen them do that. Just run around. It's like Jughead running around out there.
No problem at all, Chris. I'm looking at Chris's comment there, like being harsh going to the kitchen, but it you helped me like really think of that because I didn't.
Yeah,
So thank you.
Chris, were you yelling at her? I don't think she took it that way. Did you? I don't think she
Definitely.
did. Yeah. That's what you guys are here for. You guys are here to give us some ideas. The
Hmm.
only one that yells at me is uh, Allison, but I like it when she yells at me. She keeps me in line. Diana yells at me too, though. Diana yells at me. She yells at me for falling out of my chair and stuff. So I have a couple
Yeah,
couple of those guys yell at me, but
the
that's okay.
friendly kind of Joe.
That's right. That's right. We're all friends here. You're allowed to be a little harsh with us and tell us, stop eating all that candy. And then I'll tell you, yeah, whatever. Hand me another candy bar, please.
Hmm. Have I told you that? Yeah, I think I've told you that my daughter, she sells cookies. You have like the Scouts, Girl Scouts
Girl,
selling
yeah, yeah,
cookies,
yeah.
but here they organize that thing in school.
Uh-huh.
So we had like, I think it was 350 boxes of cookies here inside our house. Uh,
Oh,
and like organizing who gets what, and that was a whole mess. But
holy moly.
now I don't really want to see any more cookies for I don't know how long.
Right? Maybe until the next kid has to do it, right?
Hmm.
Oh,
Kind of.
opt out the next time. Be like, yeah, we can't do that this time.
So it is. And they were going through all the orders, and I don't know. It was.
What does the school do with the money? Is it for the class or is it for the whole school? Like, do you guys take it? Is it for field trips? How
Yeah,
does Sweden
field trips for the class.
field trips? Yeah,
Really,
that's what we do. Yeah, over here too.
they have a certain amount of money from the school, but then they do this uh, cookie kind of selling thing for to get extra money to do
The
more
extra.
fun stuff.
Yeah, same. Yeah, that's what our class. We actually, I don't know. I'm from a very small school with a very small uh, county budget, so I don't know how like the rest of the states do it. But ours is the same way. But we start actually this. You start in kindergarten making money for your senior class trip. So for 12 years, 13 years, I guess. Well,
Yeah,
12 is your senior year. You are making money so that you can have enough to go on a senior class trip. I mean,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a
That's
very
the same
small
thing they do
school.
here.
Oh, same thing. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
I we I graduated with 20 kids, and I think only 18, 17 or 18 of us actually graduated. Like actually got a diploma. The other ones uh, didn't pass, let's say. Didn't get there.
Mhm. It sounds like similar to what we have here because it's a
Interesting.
really small community, and the school has like only in total 150 students, I think it is.
Nice. Well, my school was kindergarten through 12th grade, and it was like 365 kids the year I graduated. And then it closed down. It closed down a few years after. No, I think no, because my sister graduated, so it was after in the 2000s that it closed down. And then
Hmm.
I guess about 10 years ago, it reopened as a charter school. So,
Uh-huh.
so it's still going. I mean, it's just such a small community, and to get teachers to be able to live in the, to be a school and all that.
Yeah, my husband actually went to the same school, and part of the school, uh, the part when he had his kind of home classroom kind of thing, it's actually a private person living there. It's a big kind of house part of school. Particular part is a house now for somebody.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if I'm actually going to cover everything. Oh, you are really covering everything.
What the heck? Yeah, I'm going to see what comes up. What's going on today? A little bit different. But what I've been doing. So yeah,
I need,
I'm just
realize I might need a flower up in the corner. I have actually thought about doing it a double spread sometimes because I have it like this.
Ooh,
It's,
yeah, that would be good. That'd be fun. When I first started doing these mixed media mashup things, I did them on a real small sheet, because I was new and to keep up with the prompts and to know what, to do it and all that. And then,
hmm
yeah, I have never done it much bigger than what we're doing. I've done, I think, the, I don't know what size those are that are, oh, those like flip books of paper. You can buy mixed media paper and watercolor paper.
hmm
I've done that size. Maybe what is it, 11 by 13 or 11 by 10,
Yeah, I
whatever.
think so. Something like that.
Something like that. Will you guys be doing your movie night tonight?
I really don't know. It will be like a smaller thing, I think, because three of the kids are not at home tonight. So,
Oh,
and now when looking at this particular napkin, I realize these flowers is really. I like the color.
yeah, they're beautiful. I love that napkin. Almost done. Then I have to dry it because I have so much glue on here.
11 by 14, Candy says.
Yeah, that
About
sounds about
that.
right. So that's like
Mm-hmm.
the biggest I've done. Yeah.
Oh, your senior trip was to Europe,
Wow.
says Allison. Mm-hmm. Oh, and my
Wow.
parents weren't going to the. Oh,
I didn't go on my senior class trip. I was stupid. I was a senior class president too. And I had my boyfriend at the time, and he was at a different school, and they wouldn't allow him to go. And they even told us if they follow, like they were gonna follow us in a vehicle.
mm-hmm.
Me and my friend, they were gonna follow us because we didn't have anything that extravagant. We went to a big amusement park, is where we
Mm-hmm.
went. Um, but so instead of going on and I regret it, instead of going on my senior class trip, me, my friend, her boyfriend, and my boy, we floated down the river in canoes.
Oh,
Something we could have did any time, but we were being
yeah.
stubborn and stupid kids. And instead of going with the class and hanging out with all my classmates for the very last time, dummy. Can't take it back though. Can't change. Can't
Mm-hmm.
change. All right. I think that's it. I'm gonna give it some drying. Let me dry it real quick here, guys. Mm-hmm.
Hers really do look interesting.
Wow, Candy, that's a small school. Was it a public school or was it was that a public school? Because 15 kids, I don't know how they can run that unless it was like a private school and they had their own funding and their own teachers and stuff. I'm not even on them.
15 kids. Hmm.
Because our school had all, I mean, they fought all, for the whole years I was in my school, they fought to close the school because of the funding. You know, it would be cheaper to ship the kids to the next town over. But then,
Mm-hmm.
you know, the parents always fought, well, you know, because the icy roads and stuff, to put kids on a bus for that long. Wow, that's awesome that they still have that. I love Montana. Some of our states are still so old school that it's interesting, and you don't think
Mm-hmm.
about it if you're in the city that there's still places
But
that
are your classes like in Getton's class? Is it a big class? Like how many pupils are there in his class? Because I have a 16 or soon 17-year-old son, and in his class it's only 18 pupils.
yeah, Chris, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Go in that direction. I usually don't do that. I have so much glue on here, guys. Give me just a couple minutes. I'm trying.
Mhm.
I'm trying. I don't want to burn my paper. Sometimes when I hurry, I start burning my paper. Mm.
What is Candy? There is another school that had only 5 kids. Oh, how is that even possible to have?
That's crazy.
Mhm.
And to me, it's like, well, then why don't they just, well, I guess that is kind of homeschooling. Well, some kids, people have more than 5 kids in their family in homeschool, so that's more of a school than that.
Mhm. I actually saw a documentary. I think it was like 2 weeks ago about a Chinese boy, and he was the only pupil in the whole school. In that he lived in a really small village,
Yeah,
and I think it was kind of like the teacher who taught him was the teacher has been like teaching in that school for like 40 plus some years or something.
crayons.
Ooh, crayons. That would be kind of fun. Jughead was online. Now I'm not. I don't know.
So what was that? That Jughead was online yesterday. He was, yeah. I had my camera out. He was out in the yard, and he was part of the stream yesterday for a long while. He didn't just come say hi. He was. So if you weren't here yesterday, y'all missed it.
Hmm.
Y'all
I
missed
don't
it.
really know what I did yesterday. Feels like seriously, I don't know. Um, I had so much going on, so I missed out on my like regular kind of things I do.
Yesterday you were on. You streamed because I saw
Yes, I
the
was, but before that, I was like
you
a
can't.
lot
You
of
were
it.
on here. You were on here for a little bit, I believe.
Yeah, I was, but was just in the background and um,
So
listening.
you don't remember what you had for dinner, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, yeah, I do remember that. But
Mhm.
sometimes when listening to you, I'm like, I want to be in my craft room, but I'm stuck here in the kitchen making dinner.
I put my hand in glue. I knew I wasn't dry then.
to do something with these leaves. Oh, that sounds really good, Alison.
Oh, that does sound yummy. Yum. I had salad. I had a big old a big salad. I had like a salad, and then I was still hungry, so I finished the rest of the salad. I mean, it was like a bag of salad I had.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I had for dinner last night, and then a candy bar later that night. That's why I had the salad so that I could have the candy bar.
Yeah. Hello, Deb. Now I'm hungry, she says.
Oh, mousy, mousy, hello.
When looking at your creation there, I feel like I want to, in a way, dive into the picture. I don't know why.
I missed what you had to say. You're looking at it.
Yeah, I'm like,
Oh,
I feel like I want to dive into the picture and explore something, but I don't know what, and I don't know why I have that kind of feeling.
oh, well, that's a good feeling. I like it. I like that it's giving you. That's good. I'm doing something right today.
Mhm.
So we will see where it goes. I don't. Are you? Are you? Did you use your crayons?
Yeah,
I can
the
see.
green things on here and
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. All right. Next one. Oh, use a cotton ball. I think I'll use it to smear some paper.
mhm.
Cotton ball. So, guys, if you don't know, you can stick the cotton ball down if you want. You can use it to put stuff on your page. You can do. You don't have to like. You can do anything you want with that cotton ball. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to glue it to the page. Just 6. I think that's one word. Is it one word? Cotton ball? Miss today? No, it's wanting to do 2 words.
I think I'm going to make something with some paint.
Bye, Mary Lou. Have a good day, hon.
Bye.
Shannon took my cotton balls. I stole them from her, and now she stole them back. I'll be right back. I have to go find. I have to go back.
Where do I have my blue? There, right in front of my eyes. It's always like that. Oh, groceries. I wish I could have them online. Do an online shopping. That would actually be helpful.
All right, I found the cotton ball. She couldn't hide them from me forever.
Who are you talking about? Was it Shannon or was it one of the
Oh,
kitties?
no, it was Shannon. Shannon steals me. She was like, these are mine. I don't know why you're taking these. I don't have some chalk. I want chalk. Oh, hold on. I gotta find it.
This is why this kind of way to make art is fun to me because you never know what will be the next prompt.
Yes,
Go
yes.
all over the house and find what you want to use.
Find what you have in your house and just use it. Huh. Okay. I have these, and I've never used them. I bought them used, and I've never used them, and I'm going to use them today with my cotton
Oh,
ball.
I've seen those. What is it like? Chalk or what was it?
That yeah, they're like that's exactly it's chalk, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm gonna just put some here on my cotton ball, and I'm gonna smear it on my cage. Okay. Yeah.
To me, you know what? It looked like um, what's the name of it? It's oh, seriously, now I forgot. It looked almost exactly like an eyeshadow palette that my daughter has.
Yes.
Uh,
You know what looks even more? Look at this one. I've never used this one either. This is even more a Davenport. Hers, she makes
yeah.
one like
Hmm.
that's the first one I pulled out, and I was like, no, those aren't the colors I'm looking for. I knew this one
Hmm.
was like rainbows.
It's really looking like an eyeshadow palette.
Oh, you know what, Chris? Same. I'm having that. I had that same issue where because of the storms and stuff, everything was sold out. So I put my order in, and literally my grocery bill when I put my order in was $160. When I went to pick it up, it was only 85. There was 15 items that they didn't have. So it was like, well,
What?
if I would have known that, I would have, if I was in the store and known that, I would have went to a different store trying to find some of that stuff. So yeah, I love when I order, but it's definitely not worth doing the whole order pickup when there's this craziness and people are, because I've been ordering and picking up for quite some time. Let's see.
Hmm.
I think let's try some green on here and some color.
I'm thinking about actually using the part of the blue uh, cotton ball that I have here.
Well, hello, Isabel. Did you come in to see me? Pop along. It's Isabel. Hi, honey. Pretty girl. What are you doing?
Is she? I don't know. I've seen Storm many times, but Isabel is like the cat that you hear about but never see in a way.
Well, she can't jump up here, with only having
Yeah.
3 legs. And I would put her up here, but I'd be afraid she'd jump down. So yeah, she every once in a while I show her on screen. She comes in and lays down in here with me.
Hmm.
Yeah, Storm comes in like a storm. She comes in and goes out. We'll see a white streak. Abby, she's
Yeah.
rubbing her face on everything, and then Isabel just likes to come in. Every once in a while, I'll be sitting here and I'll feel her rub against the back of my wheelchair like it will bump my chair. She's such a big cat.
Oh yeah.
This is kind of neat. Maybe I need to pull these out and use these more often. I like how
That's a bummer. Forgot 3 of your bags and you had to go back. Hmm.
Oh, Chris, yeah, you're not complaining at all. I'd be a little upset, I think, if that was me. I think I'd be upset too.
Definitely.
Especially when you pay for a service. And they do stuff like that. They had one job to do, you know.
Hmm. It's exactly like Alison. I would have been really, not really mad, but I would have been upset.
I would have been frustrated. Would have been what I would have been
Mm-hmm.
frustrated. That's what I'm forgetting about. This. Ooh, I got some nice texture from the. Ooh, this is looking a little grungy.
Definitely is, but I like it. I know it's. I don't know. It's something with it.
Huh. I was reading the directions on it. Okay.
That's the thing. You always do that afterwards. After
Yeah,
you
after
have
you use it,
tested
it's like,
it.
how? Oh, I used that totally different. Well, it worked, right? Oh, a book page.
Hmm.
Hmm. These are working good for me. And yours is turning out nice too. And it's totally different. Last week we were like on the same wavelength. Today we're
Yeah.
like totally different.
Book page. Now I really have to look into what page to choose because the book that I have right now it is in Swedish, but the word sometimes is not good.
Not something you want to put on. We wouldn't know. I don't think.
Yeah,
Is there anyone here that speaks Swedish? Swedish? We
it's
wouldn't know.
actually talking about FBI and Interpol on this one.
Oh, oh, here's a. This is kind of old and grungy. I know I had an old. I had some. I'm still I'm looking in my used up. So proud of myself. Looking for some old grungy pages. Kind of like these work over there.
It's kind of nice to have those use it updates.
Mm-hmm.
Because you always create new scraps and things like that, so it actually never ends. But
Never
at
ends.
least
That's the problem here I'm having is I'm supposed to be using it up, and it's like
it's almost like a never-ending story.
yeah.
And then back in my mind was like, oh, the that song, never-ending story. Na, 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 na,
I don't know that song, but I enjoyed you singing.
na.
More glue, another layer.
It's not any bad words on this ones, but it's a very interesting kind of criminal. I don't know. It's talking about. It's a. I don't really know what kind of book it is, but it must be talking about detectives and FBI and things like that. So.
That's my kind of book. I
Mhm.
like those kinds of books.
Oh, Chris is asking about
Rebecca's
mid March or something.
Becca, are you busy? When is my sale? Well, I was going to have it, and I'm waiting. So I contacted. I want my better internet so that my stream runs better, and so I contacted my the electric company, and it looks like it's going to be over about a month for them to uh, do the wires that I need done. So it's probably going to be about a month, unfortunately, before I have it. I wanted to have it on Wednesday, but
Mm-hmm.
we'll start. But
Oh,
I'll keep you informed. And the only good thing about that is I'll keep finding stuff.
yeah.
Like I found that jewelry nutting. You know, I found that yesterday,
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh,
and I found something to send you. Yes, you, Mrs.
so
Gigi.
send to me. What?
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
You actually, I do. I have a little stack of stuff here that I have for you. So I'm going to send. I got
okay.
a happy mail
Fun,
box.
fun, fun.
I might not get it until 2025, but I have it. I have.
Yeah, I actually realized today there I might get something from someone. I don't know who, but I got a message from UPS telling me that I have to be available next Wednesday. I'm like, okay.
Oh,
You know,
jeez.
you never have a UPS delivery here. You know, that's so rare, like where I live. You
Okay.
know, when I lived in the big city, it is like 1 hour from here, you had the UPS everywhere and FedEx and, you know, things like that. But here, like in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah.
you don't see those kinds of deliveries.
Well, it sounds like you live where I grew up, like where my mom still is. You know, like when I tell her, I'm like, Amazon comes here like once a day. They're in the neighborhood. She's like, oh, we get, UPS once a week.
Yeah,
Stamp. This is why. There we go. Stamp.
stamp. Ooh. I actually have this little envelope with stamps right beside me.
Oh, that kind of stamp. I was thinking like stamp. See
A
how we think different.
stamp. Oh, is it like Oh, that might be, but I
I
have
mean,
to.
use your stamps. Don't. I think
It's a
I love
stamp.
that we think differently.
And now I'm actually looking at my phone when I'm able to do that uh, and realize that there is some information from I don't know, the county about the school, but when I'm trying to read what it says an error kind of
Oh,
thing. So I don't know. With something going on with the distant learning thing for next weekend and like the next month or so.
hmm.
I really do like this one, but I don't know what country it's from. If it's from like Egypt or something. It,
I'm looking at my stamps. I'm here. Let's see this.
silence. However, postage stamps, they are really. I have like a collection of them, but I've never really looked into them the way they are, like started to really craft and use them in crafts.
You know, Mousy, that's so funny. Shannon said the other day, she's like, how did I get so behind on the laundry? I think from the whole mess of that we had with the snow, it like built up and I just haven't been able to catch up.
Hmm.
You can do my This is like one of my favorite mixed media stamps. I haven't used it in forever. I don't know how it's going to come out. Okay.
I think I'm going. Yeah, I thought so too, Chris. Chris says that my page looks like a lily pads in a pond.
My anchor needs re-ink.
Oh, the laundry baskets. The laundry never. That's another never-ending story.
Well,
That, and at least for us in my household, the dishwasher kind of story as well. That's a special thing.
do all your kids have a different chore, or do they share chores, or do they not? You just take care of
They
it because.
share they share them. They have like the responsibility for one thing, but then they can help each other out if they feel like it. So,
Oh, good.
but I think it's kind of important that they have something to, because they have to learn.
Yeah. Gatton's a pain in my tushy. He is very good. If you ask him to do things, he does them. But forget
Hmm.
him remembering to do stuff. Like he does not have that to do. Like I asked, like he has the trash is his to take out. He knows that, but for him to do it on his own, forget it. I have to say, Gatton, take the trash out, and he's like, oh, okay, and he does it. There's never any complaining. Well, sometimes there's the little huff that all kids do, but it's never, I don't want to do that or nothing like that. Or like if I say go clean out my car, he'll be like, oh, but he does it. So, um,
Hmm.
he does, but for him to remember to do stuff like that's something that I wish I've tried like when he was littler, I tried doing like a list on like a fridge and
Hmm.
things like that, and it just has never worked. It just works out better for me to just tell them when it needs done. Like put the dishes away. Oh, I hate putting dishes away. Well, would you rather wash them? No, I'll put them away. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know.
so
We
he
have to have.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we have to have like some of my kids has autism, so we have loads of pictures and things to describe what they need to
Oh,
do in certain uh, areas of the house.
excellent. Yeah.
Uh, but and then they have their specific chore to do. So that has been like a learning process for them to actually
Yeah.
do to do them, but they do them, and they are really like particular in how to do it. So we started really early with them, like when they were like, I know that when I was at home with three of my kids, they are kind of similar in age.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing when they were like 2 or 3 years old, um, I think the smallest one, she was like 1.5, 2 years. And the most fun way to learn colors, I realized, oh, let's sort out some laundry. Where do we have
Oh,
the pink clothes, the blue? So I created loads of piles with clothes,
yeah.
and they helped out with the laundry.
That was really, really smart. Yeah. That's really good because it's something that they can't, when they're little they can't break, like and things like it's yeah, good idea. Like socks are good for matching. I know when they were little, when I was a nanny, we used to match socks.
Hmm.
When I do laundry, we would sit there and we would match the socks up and stuff. But that looks good with the whole yeah. Household
Yeah.
item is the next
Oh, household item. No,
one. I need my bubble
hmm.
wrap. Where's my bubble wrap? Woman, where's my Shannon probably threw it all away. Where's my bubble wrap?
I I'm actually going to go out in the kitchen. I think, and
Oh,
I
get a
think I
full
know exact. I am going to because I really know exactly what I'm going to get. So I will be back in just a little bit.
all right, we'll be here. Maybe we might hide it. You might have to find us. Okay, household. I'm looking for my bubble wrap, guys. Give me 1 second. I can see it, but I can't reach it. Hold on. What is it? Sidetracked. I found something else. That's not it. I know I seen it. Reach it. Okay, where is it? Ha 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 ha. Okay, one moment. Now I get bubble wrap constantly. Where could some bubble wrap be? Honestly, people, I seen it when I was sitting on the other side of my desk, and now when I'm over here, I can't seem to feel it or see it. Oh, you're back faster than I am. I can't seem to find where I put my bubble wrap. Now I have to think of something else.
And I am back. I have, maybe it's kind of a cheating thing, but I have the silicone
Ooh,
brush that I use when baking things.
yes, good idea.
Oh, Deidre, her son is autistic. Oh, I didn't know that, Deidre. Hmm.
Now I'm set on finding this bubble wrap. If it takes up the rest of the day, I'm gonna find.
Oh,
You know how your mind you get set and it's like that's it. I'm gonna find it. Nothing's gonna stop me.
it's
I
almost
mean, I
like when you have
some.
something to think about the person that you have met, and you know, at least it's like that for me. I know that I've met a certain person, but I don't have a clue what the name is. Then I'm like, oh, I really have to look into that, and it can be like several hours sometimes. So,
I just looked around the room and I found something that's wrapped in bubble wrap. So I'll just have to rewrap that again.
mhm.
I'm gonna steal this piece of bubble wrap, cut myself a piece out, and just call it a day. All right.
The prompts, they are napkin, crayons, cotton ball, book page, stamp, and household item is this last one.
Is it scrolling too fast? Do I need to slow it down?
Uh, Candy said that she couldn't read anything after book page. So I don't know if it might be scrolling a little bit fast. And
Oh, I don't.
it's blurry. She says it's blurry.
Oh,
These technical things.
hmm.
Hmm.
Right.
Oh, and Diego, what is he? She was he was diagnosed at the age of 2. Hmm. Oh, that one bigger letters and bigger. Hmm. I realize now that I might be actually keeping this brush in here because it was really fun to use it. And it's silicone, so it's easy to, you know, get all the colors up and wash it up easy. Yeah, with the autistic thing, I have 5 kids, and 3 of them has autism, and one has like ADHD. 3 of them have autism and other things, and one has ADHD. And then we have the last, this our little princess, the smallest. She is like I don't know. Oh no,
Crackle.
Crackle. Yeah, she is our smallest daughter. She is, in lack of a better word, she's following the norm or being normal, sort of.
But what is normal, really?
Yeah. Hmm.
That's everyone has their own normal. That's for sure.
Definitely. How has it been with the car battery and things?
Fine. She got a new battery and it's now fine, so that's good.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just the battery. I think from all the freeze, I'm sort of. I bet you probably 90% of Texans had to get new batteries in their car
Yeah.
because of all. I mean, we don't, when we have our batteries, we don't make sure we buy the kind that, the extra, that hold the battery in the cold or hold the,
Hmm.
in the cold weather. Mine, I had just replaced mine, not, I think last year. So that's probably why mine has held up. But
Oh, okay.
because my car, Shannon just she went out and she started the cars every day, which I bet you a lot of Texans didn't even think to do that. So, but yeah, well, being from up north, we kind of knew, oh, it's getting kind of, it's cold, and we don't want
Yeah.
to just, not run them. So we went out there and she started it each day to make sure that we weren't going to lose the cars.
Hmm.
So,
It's kind of
but
important to
I
have
bet you
that.
hers just, and my car stayed in the garage. Hers, she let it sit out like a day or two. So that, might have done it too. Who knows? But yeah, it's all done. It was expensive battery though.
Hmm.
Mine was expensive because I have a Prius, so, but
Oh,
I
a
thought,
fancy car.
well, It's let's just say it's the bottom. It's the base model of a Prius in 2010. So it's not real fancy.
Mhm.
And I bought it used. I bought it was actually, and I will do this. Both of our vehicles were rental cars. We bought them from rental car places that they
Okay.
sell once they hit 36,000 miles. Once they get past their where they can get their the maintenance, the 36,000 mile maintenance.
Mhm. Mhm.
They sell them off. And let me tell you, I had bought my and I loved it. So when we were looking for one for Shannon, I was like, we need to look at these, rental car places. Now,
Yeah.
true, you have 50,000 people that different drivers have driven those cars, so you don't
Yeah.
know what kind of abuse those cars have gotten. But with maybe sports cars and stuff might be a little bit different. But we bought and we like they're family cars, so it's not like I don't think anyone that would rent a Prius probably was driving it crazy. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They were probably, so I think, when I bought my Prius, that was the one thing I thought about is like, probably the people that rented this probably were people, and they're usually a little bit higher to rent. They're not the basic model. And I've
Yeah.
had no problem with it being a rent, like it's great. It has 160,000 miles on it. And
I mean, usually they have to have it like, I don't know if it's the same in the US, but my husband, he used to work at the rental place and they never had cars older than 2 years.
right. Yeah, that's
And
pretty
they,
much.
yeah, and then they had the like insurance thing. They had to have it on service. They had to like have everything, you know, prepared for every.
Right, because they don't want their vehicle breaking down on somebody that rented them. So,
Hmm.
flatbacks, which are pretty much just, I guess, bling.
Oh,
You know what flatbacks are, right?
yeah.
Anyone know what flatbacks are
Do
out
I
there? We'll help you.
do
Let
I
us
have
know.
any?
And if you don't have them, make something up. Use what you want. Use it as a. That's something we've never had. We've never picked that one before.
That's a new one, yeah. And that is actually kind of the only thing I haven't got.
And I'm trying to think if I like where my flatbacks would be. I've moved everything so around. I'm guessing it would be.
But I,
How about how about some googly eyes? Those could be considered as flatbacks. And those might come in
googly eyes in my pond. You know, that might be a frog or two looking at.
Oh, Jug's looking at the screen. She's like, "You want to say hi to everybody? Did you come to see me? You want to say hi? You want to say hi to everybody? Come on,
I do have googly eyes.
come here, come here, come here, come here. Come up here. Come on. You're not gonna. You're being so strange lately. All right.
Candy says that we have had flashbacks before actually.
Oh, we have. Oh, Candy, ruin it. Ruin it for us. We were having fun thinking it was something we haven't done. I think googly eyes might be kind of cool on mine.
Yeah, I'm actually going to use it, but I don't know the size, so I'm actually
Oh, you have
looking.
googly eyes too.
I do have it. That's the only kind of flashback right now because I've used them up. Those I had.
I'm thinking, I think I need to use these on my fun thing here. Let's see.
And I don't know about you. I've used the one that I had, but I had googly eyes with eyelashes, like
Oh,
poking.
yes, I had some of those too. Yeah, I don't have mine in here. I had some too.
Now is the time when I'm like
Oh,
looking to feel what I want. Mhm.
um, Candy said, "Sorry, we no, we haven't." Take it back, Candy. Take it back. That's not even open yet.
I'm just going to place it down really.
No rhyme or reason to these. I'm just going to stick them down, kind of give it that. I don't know. This is just like a weird one today, but I'm liking it. I haven't done one like this in quite a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she said on the butterfly, Mrs. Gigi. Put the eyes on the butterfly.
Oh, that would be like smaller ones. Maybe I have small googly eyes too.
Those ones, they look like they're maybe butterflies that are peeking through your picture. Like there's some sort of,
or maybe something like, peeking up. I have
claw.
these like smaller.
Oh, look at that.
I don't know if you can really see that I'm actually.
Can you really? You can't see. You can't smile. Okay.
I'm actually going to put it down. So like that. And those two are like peeking up from the pond, kind of thing.
Like a frog. Maybe they're little frogs peeking out.
Mm-hmm.
Cute. I think it worked. We didn't think it would, but it did. Oh, I don't like that one. Sticker. Maybe you have a frog sticker.
Stickers.
Two more stickers. Stickers.
My daughter actually made her own stickers, so let's look into. We're going to use those. I'm like thinking, but I'm not telling you what. It's like,
You think?
oh, look at this. It's glasses. I might use them. Let's see if I can use them. I don't know.
What are you whining about? Now Jughead is whining. He's working.
Teddy is a little bit strange with whining because he usually thinks that he's like a chihuahua or something, like a really small dog. And then when he feels like he wants to have a cuddle or something, he comes to you like looking like really sad, that kind of sound. I'm like, okay, just a little bit more of a cuddle. I hope that this will actually work. Kind of. I really need to adjust the eyes. She has actually created this by just printing out a picture on regular paper, printer paper, and then she has backed it up on, like, I don't know what it is really, if it's like,
Is it like a Xyron machine that makes the stickers? I have like a little sticker maker.
it's like baking sheet or something that she has backed it on. And then I don't know, it might be the Siron now when I'm thinking about it, because I have a Siron machine, but it's like, a big size machine that you can use regular paper, 8 by 11 kind of paper.
Yeah, I've seen one of those big ones recently.
So she might have used one of, like, a big sheet of printer paper and actually.
Mm-hmm. Oh, are you giving those eyes glasses?
Yes, I am.
Oh my goodness, love it.
Let's see if this will work.
I took the banner away because it's starting to get so dang big. Can't see what we're making.
No, I have to
Oh,
adjust the eyes.
oh, how funny! Hey, even pond creatures need to go to the eye doctor. Okay. Oh, how this is so funny. So my sticker were words, and look what the next one is. Words. That is too funny.
Words.
That's, I can't believe that.
But what words? Yeah, I have my regular word sheets, but I don't know.
I wish there was a way to.
But
Put that there. I know I made it smaller, but I wasn't able to see everything anymore. Okay, words. Words. I have all these word stamps sitting over now. Yes, he's in here crying at me.
What does she say, Marcy? I can't seem to get printouts to look decent. Prints out of 3 digit. It might be the size of the printout. It might. You might need to, like, resize it.
Yeah. They might have sent it in a certain size, but your computer or your printer is reading it in a different size. So, or you might have to change the DPI, dots per inch. You might have to change that, to a. You might just have to play with some of the settings, I guess.
I'm actually going to use a sentence, or I don't know if it's really a quote or what it is, but I've used it many times. It says, all progress takes place outside the comfort zone.
That's dark. I told you Shannon would be like, I haven't done one like this because she doesn't like dark things.
Ah,
I would love more coffee. Did you fall back asleep?
I was trying until I heard. Is he bugging you?
He was in the hallway whining.
I know. I hear it.
A war documentary? Oh, Mormon.
Mormon, oh, a documentary about Mormons.
I guess so.
I realized that there is actually a lot of on YouTube. I've never looked into those before.
I didn't hear what you said. It clicked down.
I realized that it's really a lot of documentaries on YouTube.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah,
I,
yeah.
but I haven't really looked into them before, so it's kind of new to me. But
That's what I'm watching right now. It's called
mhm.
Murder Among the Mormons, and it's talking about these bombings that happened in, I think, 85, 84.
Hmm.
These old scriptures had appeared of old Mormon doctrine, and a lot of people end up getting killed. I don't know. I think it was an inside job.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
The
I
next
saw. I don't know if the series. I think it was it on Netflix or some other streaming thing, documentary series about Waco in Texas.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's not far from us. We
Mm-hmm.
actually lived probably, well, we went there. We went and looked at the area that it happened in.
The monument and the small church that remains there.
Uh-huh, is it? Okay.
And then we got turned around and asked to leave the property.
Yeah. Yeah,
By some
they
dogs.
came out and they chased us out with dogs. Yeah. It's kind of scary.
Did they? Hmm.
Yeah, they did. They did not want us there. Yeah, they still have the church is still there.
Yeah, there's
They
a small
still
church.
and they still gather that whatever.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like that.
I
So,
d-
Yeah, whatever. What do they call whatever they call themselves? They're still a group. Okay, the next one I know you're still working, but the next one and I think the last one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah, is
Yeah.
splatter.
I think some splattered yellow would look
Oh.
great.
Yellow. Well, and this is really,
Splatter.
really runny, really runny. So it will probably splatter great. I need yellow. I think that's my. Now I can get new yellow. I finally
I
use
am
it.
actually going to use white.
Oh yeah, yeah. I would use white if I didn't use my bubble wrap white.
I heard you talking about bubble wrap.
Yeah, I don't
Did you
know
just
where all my.
find some in there?
I couldn't find any in there. That's where I went to look. Oh, ooh, look at the splatter on that. Well, I couldn't get up there.
Just about every box up here has bubble wrap.
Well, it's a
And
little
I
late.
heard you talking about it, and I'm like, I'm not even going to entertain that. Get up.
I'm going to pretend I'm in here sleeping.
That's fine. Oh, much
This
better.
is splattering all over the place, but not in the
Yeah.
picture.
Yes, I'm having the same problem. It's all over my pants, all over my hand.
To look into it to make it another way, I think.
All right. All right.
This.
Where did he go to? kind of lost without my baby wipes. So, get some. Janet! Hi, Janet! Khadija, yeah. Oren's mom. Oren's mom is Mormon. Not anymore. She's not anymore. Her whole family is, though. We've had a wonderful day, Janet. Thank you for asking. We've had a really good day. We have been mixed medium it up. There we go. That's and I'm sticking to that sentence.
I don't really.
Ooh, good
I
brush.
like your page in a way. I really.
Well, I think it will need a focal point. I'll need to like put something on there eventually. Maybe use it as like a background. But yeah, I kind of am liking. This is like the kind of stuff I used to always make before I started doing stuff like this, because this to me is harder for me than this.
He's out there staring at the dead tree.
At the dead tree? Oh, he just came running. Then maybe there's big birds in it. Are we gonna go look at kitchens? I have to go. You said today. You didn't want to do it yesterday, and you said today. So you're stuck going today. I said tomorrow we're not going to feel like it. We're going to be tired. We're not going to want to go. And you're like, no, we'll do it tomorrow. No.
I don't ever want to go look at kitchens. I just am doing it because it needs to be done. And we need a dishwasher.
I'm your dishwasher. I may not be as reliable as the dishwasher that's in there, but I am your dishwasher.
I have this OCD issue where I don't like looking at any kind of dirty dishes in the kitchen.
She piles them up. If there is any dish, she rinses and then piles them up so high. And I have broken so many dishes because this woman, instead of just leaving them on the counter to where I can, they can be. No, she stacks them. She puts.
I will have to say something. I am the same way, so I know.
Like, for example, she takes all of the silverware and she puts them in cups. Do you know how many cups have been broken because she's put them in there and then
yeah.
What?
You don't know how to pull them back out of there? What?
No, they've fallen over because they're too top heavy. You broke so many of my mom's cups. I thought she was going to kill you.
Well,
because there wasn't.
So I don't like not having the dishwasher running because
the dishwasher got run.
It would always just go in there in the dishwasher.
Yeah, at least it was off the counter. And I understand. I
don't like seeing it.
I understand. But I'm not going to do dishes after every time a dish is made. I'm not. I'm not gonna. You can't.
That's the thing, Rebecca. That's the thing,
Right.
She can. Why she can
Hence
wash.
Why we need a dishwasher, a new dishwasher, so the dirty ones can be put in there.
See, the problem is we need a new kitchen. When we moved in, we tore down one wall. We tore down the wall between. Yes, Shannon, I did it. Between our kitchen and our living room, we tore down a wall because I said, if we're buying this place, I don't want it cut off. It was too boxy and it felt too small for me. I would be, because I have, as you guys know, I've mentioned I have a problem with depression. So it's like so that was one of the very first things, like the first month we tore down that wall.
Mm-hmm.
So then, our kitchen though, the kitchen literally was yellow, bright, like this color. No kidding, it was this color yellow.
But not all of it.
But yeah, because the other part was red.
Right, red.
So that must be really. I don't know.
Okay, so this was the kitchen, red and yellow. So we and he had taken like pieces of wood, cut them out so that they looked like bricks, and then he glued these bricks onto the wall. Okay. Well, we
Oh.
tore those off. Well, it tore off some of the drywall. So we
Mhm.
took, so unfortunately, the back wall of our kitchen is, we tried patching it so that we could at least live with it, So we tried patching it and we paint, I think, what do we paint? White?
Yeah,
So
we just whited the
it-
kitchen.
It's
Yeah.
white, we just whited it out. But it's not really a good patch job. I mean, I was sitting on the counter
And we stopped.
and we
like,
stopped
we couldn't
because
finish it.
well, because what happened is some of those bricks that he had put on there tore the drywall so bad that it needs a whole new piece of drywall.
Oh.
So
We just stopped.
then we stopped, and then we're like, we just need a new kitchen, but that's not something you just. At least we
Now
can't.
that
just,
is really expensive.
Exactly, Mrs. Gigi. So so now we've been living with it kind of, and it's not, I mean, it's livable. It's not like it looks horrible, like we got these huge holes in the wall. It's not that bad. But
we can't resell it like that.
But yeah, so it definitely would need to be redone. Well, here we are and our dishwasher has gone out. So it's like, oh, we need a new dishwasher. Well, I don't want to go and buy a new dishwasher that doesn't match the fridge and the stove, especially for resale issues, So we're like, well, if we're going to get new, 3 new pieces, we may, we may as well look at doing a whole new kitchen because our kitchen, the way I want to have it rearranged or reconfigured. We want to have it reconfigured. Well, if we go and buy a refrigerator, a stove, and stuff, well, those might not be the right sizes. Oh, are you okay, Mrs. Gigi?
Yes, there was just a little craft lunch kind of thing going on here.
Okay. So pretty much what we have decided is, unfortunately, it might be time to just go ahead and get the whole kitchen. So
okay.
So we
at least the island counters and the 3 pieces of whatever. I mean, obviously we can't have a constructor come and do the whole walls right now, but it needs done.
Yeah.
And the floors will need done.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's kind
of quite a lot of things.
Yeah, so it's kind of one of those things that's like, well, we're going to go to a couple different places and take a look and have them maybe do some configurations and show us how it could be laid out a little bit better. And because we took that one wall down. So without that wall, the configuration needs to be a little bit different than it was before. So anyways, because our fridge is kind of sitting, it's not like you don't see the back of it, but it is kind of sitting just kind of in the corner of our kitchen. And it's really not the best place for a kitchen to go. Don't get a tile floor. No, we're getting wood. We're going to do all the way. We actually have already picked out the wood floor that we're going to do.
Okay.
Actually, it might be a tile, but it's a wood looking.
It's a wood tile.
Yeah, it's like a wood looking. It's the longer tiles. It's not squared tiles, and it's like a grayish. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do like the grayish. I know that's kind of a few years old style, but I think it's a very nice, clean, crisp look for a kitchen. I think it will help. So, anyways, and we're gonna do.
She says, "Don't get a tile floor." She says.
Here, this is Shannon went and got it. These are this is the colors that we're gonna.
They're like grays.
That we're gonna mix them, aren't we? Like one is gonna be like the living room because the living room goes into the kitchen kind of. So we're gonna do one in the living room.
So it's vinyl flooring,
but it's
really thick and it's got this cushion stuff.
So that's what we're gonna like. One of these will be the living room, probably the lighter one because it gets less light, and then the kitchen will probably be the darker one, just to kind of separate.
But now the warning, like Candy, like everything you drop cracks a tile.
Right. And Candy, I know that because in my last house we did tile and we had that problem with tile. Down here in Texas, the clay moves so much that everything, the tiles crack like crazy. So I would never put tile in a house down here. Except we're in a modular home. We're in a mobile home.
It's up off the ground by like 3 feet.
Something. So yeah.
But is it like what did you say? Is it like looking like tile, but it isn't, or?
Yeah, well, no, it looks like a wood floor, but it's
Oh,
a
yeah,
tile.
yeah.
Mhm. Instead, because I mean, it would be nice to put all hardwood in this house, but to be honest, with
Mm-hmm.
it being a manufactured home,
It's not worth it.
it's not worth putting that kind of money into.
That's like,
you
I'm
know,
not gonna
we would
go-
never get that kind of money back out.
I'm not going to go buy appliances for $5,000 when I
Right.
know we're just selling the place in 2
Yeah.
years, and those are going with the house.
Yeah.
So it's
So we're
going
going
to
to
be
get a mid-level. We're not going to get the cheapest because we also want to make sure that because the selling in this area is so hot right now. But we don't want to get the cheapest, because then when you get the cheap ones, they look like rentals, and I don't want this place to look like a rental.
Well, and ours, the ones that we currently have look old and battered.
Oh, yeah.
And they came with the house themselves.
Well,
so
yeah, probably.
We just need an upgrade a little bit.
Storm's in here.
I'm going to go with a different color too, like silver.
So it's nuts. What now? You got me. Now I can't remember what it's called. So I'm not going to be able to hang out, and do anything extra. If you want to go over onto your channel,
I am actually going to get some dinner, but I felt like I really needed to outline this in gold.
Yes, I like it. Look at you finishing it up. Yeah, I need something. You know what? Wait a second. I think I have an idea. I think I have the perfect thing. I know she's very interested in upgrading. I think I have something that would look really good. Oh, yes. I think this is going to work. Let's see. I've had this forever. Will this brighten it up, Shannon?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that just kind of brings it all together, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I'm going to put it on there. There we go.
What are you doing?
And sometimes
They're really, really nice for sunflower. I like sunflowers.
yeah, and I've had this cut out forever, and I was like, I need to use this. It's perfect. Perfect. Glue it down.
I need to learn this new camera, the angle of things.
Yeah. Well, since I've moved mine and everything and put it on, it's been an interesting little experiment. I feel you. Detail. Yes. Oh, it's some of the eyes are underneath there.
Yeah, a little bit wonky. I don't know. It's stuck like that now. I think it is really.
Oh no, I was talking to some of the eyes.
Oh, I thought you meant the eyes on the butterfly because it's stuck in a very, little different kind of.
There we go. That brightened it up. That gives Shannon more of what she likes. Yeah, I like that. This was fun. Thank you.
It really was. As always.
Yeah,
Really.
as every week. It's so much fun to have you on board with me.
Mm-hmm.
I share it everywhere I can. I tell people, come on over and hang out with us on Fridays.
Yeah, it's really fun to be a part of this because, as you can see, the same prompts and totally different kind of
Yeah,
creations.
last week we kind of had the same feeling for stuff, but today I wanted to do like that steampunky kind of, and then I put it on top of it. I like it. There we go. Does that make you feel better, Shannon, with the sunflower on it? Brings a little bit more. And I got Wander up here. Yeah.
What book is that one?
This is our mixed media one. Yeah. Yep, pick a stick journal. Thank you all for coming. I love it, Mrs. Gigi. It really turned out great. The eyes even work. The eyes are great.
Yeah, it was really fun to
Yeah.
make it like that.
And those flowers, that napkin is like perfect. It looks like you watercolored those.
Yeah, it's really, I like them a lot. actually
Yeah.
going to get that out of the kitchen and into my craft room.
No more mouth wiping on this napkin.
Mhm.
Have a wonderful day, guys. Thank you all for hanging out with us. I hope if you did do the mixed media page, put it on the group in Facebook. Keep spreading love, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Okay,